Okay, it's 6 o'clock. We're going to get started with our second day of the yoga challenge. If y'all join in a little bit later in the class, just come on in and no worries. Get started when you can. 15 minutes of yoga every day. We are on day 2. Let's start in a standing position today. I'm going to do a little variation on some sun salutations to start out and then get into the main workout. All right, let's take our hands overhead. And all the way up on the toes, up on the toes, up on the toes. And arms down to the side. Nice gentle standing twist. Get that spine warmed up. And back up to the top. Up on the toes, warming those toes up. And down to the other side. Nice gentle twist to the left. And straight up and center, up on the toes, up on the toes, up on the toes. And halfway forward fold, flat back. Start getting that lower back warmed up and those hamstrings. You can put your hands on your thighs for support. Flat back, looking straight ahead. Once you feel that back start to release, and drop the hands and drop the head, ragdoll. And all the way back up. Stand tall, up on the toes, up on the toes, up on the toes. And halfway forward fold, flat back, and straight ahead. Feel how your hamstrings and your lower back are starting to relax, release. And drop the arms in the head. Let the weight of your head pull you down. And this time we're just going to lean on over, drop those hands, feet back, and pedal it out in down dog. Remember, it doesn't matter if your heels touch the ground, but that's what we're going for eventually. Straighten those legs as much as you can. Pedal it out, pedal it out. Hips high to the sky, chest reaching to the floor. And walk those feet back up. Woo. Forward fold, coming back up slowly. Arms overhead. And up on the toes, up on the toes, up on the toes. One more time. Halfway forward fold, flat back. And release the arms, release the head. Ragdoll. And lean forward. Legs back. Down dog. Pedal it out, pedal it out. See if you can get those heels a little bit closer to the ground this time. Working it, working it. Woo, hips high, chest reaching for the floor. And this time we're going to drop our knees down into cat-cow. A few times back and forth. Cat-cow. Warming up that spine, the neck, the whole back. Arch that back. Both directions. Curl those toes under and back up into down dog. Pedal it out, pedal it out. Hips high, chest reaching for the floor. Walking to the front. And slowly rolling back up. All the way up. and release. Excellent. Find your balance on your right leg. We're going to do a little bit of tree pose here this morning. So find your balance on your right hand side. Your tree can be here, or it can be all the way up. Sometimes I like to assist to get up there. And just hold that for a minute. You can add, whoop. I always like to be right in between two walls for balance. It's okay if you fall, that means you're practicing. Yoga is a practice. Hands to heart, balance with those hands in front. And release slowly. Pedal it, pedal it. Even it out, even it out. Find that balance on the left side and pick your tree here, here, or all the way up. Find your balance point. Hands to heart. If you fall out, just get right back in. Find that balance point again. And release. Pedal it out, pedal it up. Here comes Chuck. Getting ready for work. Hi, honey. Pedal it out, pedal it out. And bring that right foot forward. Left foot goes sideways. And we are in Warrior One. Take that knee down as much as you can, body forward. And then open it up to Warrior Two. Whew. So here we go, here's our pose. Take that down as much as you can. Rotate down, stretching that arm over. Side angle pose. Oh, nice stretch in the hip. Feel it right here in the hip. Nice stretch. And back up. Evening out those legs. We're going to come into a wide forward fold. Coming down slowly. Bring those hands out in front of you. Keeping those legs straight. And dropping the head. Back up. Turn that left foot out. And turn the body. Arms forward, arms straight over your left hand or your left leg. Warrior One. Strong legs, strong base. Make sure the weight is in your heel and in the inner part of your foot on this leg. Open it up to Warrior Two. Deepen the pose. Use whatever props you've got around you to help support yourself too. You can use the wall as a support, no worries. And windmill it down, side angle. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Feel that nice stretch through the hip flexor and the shoulder. And release back up to center. Wide leg forward fold. Slowly folding forward. Hands to the floor. A little bit deeper this time. Let the head drop. And the hamstrings release. Your legs can be bent. And they can be as straight as you want them. It's fine. It's all about what feels good to you, what helps your muscles, your tendons, your ligaments, your joints relax, unwind, recover. Now we're going to drop our knees, bring our legs in a little bit for a nice squat. There we go. Balance in your squat. And bring it on down to the hands and knees again. Cat-cow. 3 or 4 times each direction. Press those ankles in the back and sit on back into an easy seat. Hands overhead. And to the side. Nice gentle seated twist. And overhead, stretch, stretch, stretch. And to the other side, nice gentle stretch. And coming back on up to the knees, cat-cow. Cat-cow is such a nice in-between position, pose. You do it a lot, it will work your abs. You'll feel it in the abs, the lower back. This time we're going to slide that right leg or left leg back, right leg coming up into pigeon. Take your pigeon as you can. See better this way. If this is what feels good to you, then stop right here. You can come down onto your arms. Just stretching that hip flexor, piriformis, all those little hamstring muscles, IT band, everything in that little area. And you can even bring it down even farther if you like, forehead to the ground if that works for you. And coming back up, we're going to reverse it. So bring that right knee back in line, slide that left knee forward, right leg comes back, and down. Remember, each side of your body is going to feel different. My left, it's always a little bit more difficult on my left leg. Tighter, takes longer for it to warm up, for it to release than the right leg. Just honor these differences between the side of your body. Two more breaths here. And come back on up to all fours. Cat-cow. Cross those ankles, come back into easy seat. Woo! Arms overhead. Twist to the side. This time my back is cracking. Awesome. And overhead and twist to the left. And release to front. Oh, take a deep breath. Hands on your knees. Close your eyes for just a second. Set your intention for the day. And hands to heart. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for day 2 of the yoga challenge. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. More yoga fun. Bye, guys.